Everybody, and welcome back to another video here on Skin Club. We will be doing a $100 challenge. It has been a minute. Before we get into the video, I just want to say, if you're playing over here on Skin Club, remember, this is all for entertainment purposes, these videos. This is not financial advice, and please only spend what you can afford to spend on here. Without further ado, we're going to crack into this video. I don't even know where to begin. It's been a minute. It really has. I don't really know where to start. Probably from the last video till now. As you can see in my balance, my level, we are up pretty high. So our daily cases do give us, a decent amount of balance, which is going to help make these videos, make some shorts, get some content out. Because at the end of the day, I do hope at some point to gain a sponsorship, whether it's here, whether it's another website. This is my website of choice. So that being said, if anyone from Skin Club is watching, maybe in a few months. If you don't know, the major pick'ems are out. Obviously, if you're watching this video, you're probably a big CS fan, so you know they are out. We can go through mine if you want to see that. But without further ado, we are going to start out the battles how we normally have if you are returned to this channel, and we are going to run a shareable. It's not going to be the same way we've been doing it. I do want to sell stuff back and run through the balance, and if you get lucky and get anything at the end of the video, we do. There's going to be less videos a week, a little bit more short, and it's kind of just because I don't want short videos. And at some point, you guys in the comments are going to lead these videos. Tell me what to do. Tell me what you like. But with that being said, we are going to get into the battles and stay till probably the middle of the video. We won't do all the way to the end, but there will be information on how we're going to start our first monthly giveaway. Without further ado, we'll crack into the first battle. All right, we are going to be starting off with a risky 5 and 6% shareable battle. Just trying to get some stuff, maybe for some upgrades. You never know. We could hit a high ticket, but we will see. A couple cases, 14 rounds, so it's a bit of a long one. I wanted to do this just because I kind of wanted to initially talk about how this series is going to go. Just because I feel like I kind of got ahead of myself a little bit the last time we were doing this. We actually got lucky and, made some money on this site. But, in the long run, it is not as advantageous to do that. So there we go. As we hit a Neonorn well worn, that's pretty big. That covers one spot, right? So obviously we need to hit a total of 100. Does it look like it's going to happen? Probably not, but it is risky. We wanted to go for it. We will do some solo opens, some 2v2s, 3v3s. Everything is going to be a little bit lower. Stuff we win, we're going to sell back. And then at the end of every video, probably just going to do an all-in big battle. And yeah, we'll see what's what. For the first battle, I'm only going to get back 10 bucks. So 12. Okay, not terrible. Not terrible. We will sell that back, I think. Or, you know what? We'll run through the balance and then we'll sell stuff back. Keep the video going, obviously. So yeah, let's crack into our first 2v2 because I'm thinking today our 2v2s are going to be good, and then we'll do some solos. Sorry for interrupting the video. For this month's giveaway, we have this StatTrak Minimal Wear Fire Breathing. To be entered into this giveaway, I need you to like, subscribe, and in the comment section, put down below your favorite Deagle skin if you could pick whatever Deagle you wanted from the game. Without further ado, let's get back into the video. Yuck. See you. Could start with a Fanatic. Alright. Decent little hit. I'm hoping to see some tickets in our first video back. I know the first video we ever did on the platform, we ended up hitting a double up for the challenge, which was crazy. They do get an Astralis, so they are in the lead. Can the 15% crack out bring it back for us? What is going to happen here? That's big. A Fanatic Hollow. That is big. Battle is currently positive. A Navi for 4. That's not terrible. A little kicker. So we win the first battle of the day. Very nice. Not a double up, but like closer. Actually, it's almost a double up on the nose. So that is really good. That is really good. What are we gonna do? I might run. We'll do one more battle, crazy mode, and it's gonna be 10%. Only a couple cases. So we'll check here. Maybe some $2. What about this? I don't love that. I don't love the split on that. I want to keep it to like 4 cases. Could do 10% Boston's. I like this. Let's do this. 10% crazy, 3v or 1v1v1. And then we'll do some solo opens. And then maybe some 2v2 battles later on. So this video has started off pretty well. Let me know about the music and, you know, my mic. Being back home, for those of you who don't know, I'm a professional hockey player. I play overseas in Europe. I use a different mic, and this room doesn't do too well. Wow, that battle sucked. Doesn't do too well with the echo it produces. So I'm trying to speak a little quieter and not have, you know, a ton of noise in the background. But hopefully the music and the game or the spinning on here helps out. So let's find some cases to solo open. We're gonna do this 20% pistol case. Hopefully we'll do it a couple times, probably around $15. So it's gonna be 3 attempts of 3 cases. Will we hit out of 1? Decent start. Okay, so that's not terrible. We will sell that back. We will open it again. So that's $2 in profit. Obviously, it's very different when you don't have a sponsor. You know, I'm using my own money. This is very much, you know, what something you guys will be able to do. You know, everyone can. No, I shouldn't say that. I'm sorry. A lot of people that play on here only use a certain budget, right? So I don't want to go too crazy because it wouldn't make any sense. I want it to be more relatable. Oh, it would have been nicer to hit something other than the Jawbreaker, but I think overall we're up right now. Maybe by a hair. So can we see maybe an Axie? An Axie would be perfection if that can roll in. So it can't. Ooh, okay. Jawbreaker and minimal wear. That's not bad. I'm gonna do this one more time. We're gonna do 4 cases this time after that win. And let's see where it lands us. Obviously, we're getting event points, which is going to be huge over the course of the month. Can we get one more min wear again? No. So, not terrible. Not too terrible. We're going to maybe do some 15%. We'll go a little bit riskier. 2 cases, 3 cases. And then it's into some 2v2 battles. And we're gonna run the balance down. And yeah, we'll see what's what after this next solo open. I think it's asking us for 3 cases. I think the 3 case area might be where we shine. Can we hit a liquid? Can we hit a Virtus Pro? Doesn't look like it. So unfortunately, we did not do too well on this one. But we're gonna go a little bit riskier. Hit this 15% profit hollow sticker. It's a high ticket, so maybe it's going to be a little bit more volatile for us. Okay, not terrible. We are going to keep it. We're going to double it. We're going to go to 4. So almost $8 we're spending on here. Can we see something decent? A couple sorry stickers. It's going to be all sorries. We will do it one more time. What's going to happen? What is going to happen here? Can we see one? Just one sticker. Okay, that's not terrible. That is not terrible. So we are going to get into the battles, or get back into the battles. We'll run some 15% in that 2v2 platform. I am going to do both of these cases. We'll do them twice, and then we will run a couple other, maybe some riskier cases that we'll find. And yeah, we'll see if we can get a good partner. Maybe we're the ones hitting today. We did get some early luck, so we'll come back when I get the cases. and we'll see. T side, 7 rounds. We have easy chicken. They have Thanos. Maybe we'll see what's what. Who knows? Who knows how it's gonna go? Bend or two. You never know. The last 3 cases, a little bit riskier in terms of the percentages to hit something. They do hit that Virtus Pro. Luckily, it's not great. So are we going to hit something in the last 2 cases? We hit a phase. I think it's $2.86. That might not be enough. It is not enough. So we are going to lose the first battle. However, we do have one more to do, plus some upgrades, and then we'll see how the rest of this video is going to go. I'll probably do one more battle with a little bit more of a balance. Unless we win this, then we'll see. All right, we switched over to CT. Only 3 cases. Can we hit? Can we just see a decent hit? That's good. That is good. The Cobras. Can we see nothing? We see nothing. That is big. That was huge. I didn't even check to see what the ticket on that was. 1.5%. That is crazy. 43 bucks from 16. We're sitting at around $90. Just because obviously we had about 32 bucks in this. The stuff I was opening with the daily case, so we're not going to count that. So if we select all, we're at $95 right now. We are going to upgrade the shit. We will 5x. Actually, probably easier if I just do this, right? Get all of the shit. Yeah, we'll include this. I'm on exchange, not even on upgrade. My apologies. Right. Let's run through this. We'll keep that stuff. We're going to try and 5x this. We are going to move it. We'll put it right down there. 17%. I think it's, yeah, way too fast. Way too fast. It might even be an original ticket. Maybe if we didn't move it, it would have happened, but you never know. We're going to sell some of this stuff. We will sell, you know what? We'll sell the Cobra Strike, and we'll run a $30 battle here. We're going to go 2v2. We're going to stay on CT. We'll go 15%, and I'm thinking maybe some $10 battles. What does this look like? That's not great. That's kind of a boring 15%. Let's do 2 of these, and then something a little cheaper. Maybe we go back to that. We're at 31 bucks. How much is this? This was 8. I could go for some gloves. Can we do that? Oh, we have 35. All right, we'll add one more case. We'll do a 10%er. Do a 10% to start the battle. 10% block. There we go. I'm not even going to check it out. We'll put that in the middle. We're going to stay on CT side. And I think this is going to be the last battle of the video. We did pretty well, all things considered. If this battle hits, we will have done amazing. But you never know. Maybe it's going to flip. It's not. It looks like it's just going to come down to the gloves. Do we see gloves? We do. We tie. Oh, are we going to win the tie? We lost the last tie for 15 cents. So this would be a doozy. It is us. Let's go. Very nice. $10 in the profit. So obviously, ton of good battles. We end up, I think, being around break even. If I'm not mistaken. If we select all and then click that. So we're $2 down. But we got some good event points. We got some stuff. Obviously, I'm going to keep this for another video. And it's probably going to come out not in a, you're maybe going to see this on a Monday. It might come out next week or at the end of this week. So who knows? But I am going to slowly start posting more content. For the giveaway, you would have seen this in a part of the video, I believe, after the solo opens. So hopefully you guys are going to be commenting down below, liking the video. It's going to help me out. It's going to help me get videos up to you. But without further ado, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Presty out. Peace.